Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you a curly hair styling video from start to finish. A lot of people do curly hair, like how they co-wash. It's something that's very simple, but I think a hard concept to actually like get in your head, to get out of the shampoo conditioner rut that so many of us get into before we go into the curly girl method. So I've seen other people do videos and they get in the shower in their swimsuit, and you know what, I'm just not comfortable with that. Also, it would get steamy and I don't want to deal with that. So we're actually gonna go to my garden tub here, and I think that's the only way I'm gonna be able to make a video for you guys. So what you're gonna see today is I'm not going to shampoo. Oh my goodness. I'm not gonna shampoo, but I am gonna co-wash with my Mugu conditioner, cream conditioner. The lid and the pump are off because I am almost out of this. And I'm gonna use this Trader Joe's Tea Tree Tingle conditioner as my conditioner. And you're gonna see kind of the wash part of this. And when I'm finished with that, I'm gonna show you how I style it. I have done some videos on that in the past, but it was on much shorter hair. And thank you, quarantine. I have kind of long hair now. I actually got it cut about a week ago. I got a diva cut about a week ago, so it is a little shorter than it was a week ago, but still I've got some pretty good length here. I washed this 2 nights ago and went to bed with it wet, and I've brushed it a few times since then. So let's go ahead and get started with our start to finish video. I'm going to speed it up, so I hope you enjoy.
All right, a little bit of information about my hair. I have been following the curly girl method for a little over 4 years, and I have learned that I have low porosity, medium density hair. When you have low porosity hair, that means that you don't have a lot of pores in your hair, and so sometimes it takes a while for it to get completely wet. It also takes a while to get it completely dry. So after I completely wet it all down, I got this little pick out, nothing fancy, to detangle. Now I'm going in with this Mugu conditioner. I have had this for probably about 6 or 7 months. It's lasted me a good while. I will link them below. You can see that I'm scrubbing my scalp a little bit here. I had worked out and gotten sweaty, so I really needed a good scalp scrub down, and you can see that I am working it through the lengths of my hair, but I'm mostly focusing on my scalp. And I'm using the pick here again to distribute the product, and I'm going to completely rinse out this conditioner. I know it's hard to see here because I've never filmed like this before, but see how my hair is kind of like seaweed? That is what you want. That means that it will clump up well and it's well moisturized. Now I'm taking my Trader Joe's Tea Tree Tingle conditioner. This is not comfortable, by the way. And I'm just gonna work it through my hair, focusing on the entire length of the cuticle. And you can see that I'm squishing this in. I am not intending to create clumps at this point. You can see I am creating clumps, but that is not my goal. My goal is to squish to condition. Now I'm using this Denman brush knockoff. It's by Goody, and it works beautifully to distribute the product evenly throughout my hair. And this also creates some fabulous clumps, as you can see as you keep watching. But yeah, this is my favorite product for making sure that every little bit of my hair has conditioner in it. And it doesn't take much with this conditioner because it's very, very thick. I don't put gobs of this in. And you can see I'm already getting some nice little clumps. I'm adding some water and squishing out some of this excess moisture and creating some nice clumps in the process. Now I'm going to grab the pick again, and this is where I'm going to start creating the clumps that I want to plop in a few minutes. And you can see that I'm trying to direct the hair away from the back of my neck and away from my scalp, and I'm doing a little bit more squish to condish and also trying to get some of that excess moisture out. And I'm creating some nice clumps. I don't like big juicy ones. I like kind of skinnier ones because it's easier to style later, which you will see. And here I'm taking my towel. Yes, that's Topanga on my towel. It's not a towel, it's a t-shirt. I bought this t-shirt specifically for plopping and it cracks me up. Since I am a big failure with plopping with a t-shirt, I just use one of these Turby towels. I need to get a different one. This, I think, smushes down my curls too much. I'll get one of these days. After about 15 minutes of plopping, sometimes it's 20 minutes, sometimes it's 30. If I go for too long, I just re-wet some of the hair with a spray bottle, no big deal. But my curls are nice and juicy, so I'm gonna add some of my go-to favorite gel ever, Aussie Instant Freeze. Their reformulation is actually awesome. So I'm really glad that I don't have to switch up and find a new gel. But as you can see, I was just kind of glazing it over my hair using a little bit of praying hands and scrunching it in. And I got a little bit more for my other side. This is usually how my hair kind of falls, this part anyway, when I style it. You can't tell because I didn't adjust the camera, but I flipped over and applied more gel as I'm upside down. And I find that that does help to give me a little bit more lift in the roots, even though my roots are still pretty heavy. Oh well, it's fine. Now it's time to blow dry, so I grab my little earplugs because sometimes I stand here for a while blow drying. I'm using a regular blow dryer, I think from Conair, and a Curly Co diffuser. And what I always do when I diffuse is I start by hovering over my entire head. As you can see, we're getting some company while I'm blow drying my hair. But yeah, I just hover it over for probably about 3 or 4 minutes, make sure everything gets kind of a nice little start to the drying process. And I do try to get up on my roots because that dries last. And next I just put sections of hair into the bowl, I guess, of the diffuser, and I hold each section for about 25 to 30 seconds. I spend a good bit of my blow drying time upside down, which helps to give me a little bit of lift at the root. And yeah, it works great. Now, I don't do this every single time I blow dry, but today I'm adding a little bit of mousse. This is called Smaster's technique, and when your hair is about a little bit more than 50% dry, you add in a little bit more product. It was not feeling as crunchy and casty as I like, and I don't want to add more sticky gel. It's easier to add some mousse. It kind of fluffs it up a little bit as well, and I really like to do that if I feel like my hair isn't quite as crunchy as it should be. Now I'm just kind of finishing it off to about 80% dry. Then I usually air dry to mostly dry or almost dry, and then go and scrunch out the crunch. You guys, this is the most satisfying part of this whole process. I actually am loving watching me do it right now because it's so rewarding. You go from crunchy and wet looking to fluffy and soft, and my hair gets so soft, y'all. You can't tell from the video and from the pictures, but it gets so soft. I put my fingers right there at my roots and I fluff those up a little bit. I pull out and away from my scalp, and sometimes I just have to flip it over about half a dozen times until I get it to look just right. Yeah, sometimes that takes a while. But seriously, look at it. Is it so pretty? Oh, I just love it. I love it. Now, if you notice, the front parts of my hair usually don't curl up as well, and it's because I do this. It's my fault, I know, but I have a life to live, an active life to live, and I need hair out of my face. So here we go. Here is the finished product. I am very pleased with how it looks, and yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.